America Fest, 100 trillion people united to break the Guinness World Record for most people afraid of bathrooms. And the world record for fastest grinder server crash ever.
No.
0.05 seconds. And to honor the memory, all right, of my childhood hero, Charlie Kirk.
Did ICE lend some of its masked brethren to guard the toilets? To watch as everybody dropped trout to make sure that the proper equipment was displayed depending upon the sign out in front of the doorway.
All these, MAGA alpha males had a great time getting their genitals checked by ICE agents.
It's the way Charlie would have wanted, Ed.
All right, man, I'm going to see your birth certificate, your real ID, your passport, and your wiener. Excuse me.
Also, can I just say, all right, leave this woman alone. All right, God forbid a widow expects some goddamn privacy in the comfort of her own televised sports arena.
Some people grieve differently.
Exactly. Everybody grieves differently, assholes. When my racist, stochastic, terrorist podcaster husband died, I thespianly looked up for months. All right, I blew
with a napkin.
Yeah, the professional, the Erika Kirk napkin is a crisis actor. But no, I blew my husband's 401k on pyro that rivaled John Cena's retirement match last weekend. And I just stared right through people. Like I ordered a Mint Majesty tea and the barista asked, including or not including gang violence. I just stared right through him. I didn't realize I looked like the fucking bride of Chucky. Had an allergic reaction to the shellfish at Golden Corral. I was just grieving, begging him to watch over me, protect me from these black airline pilots. Just begging him to deliver me from the evil of made-up New Age terms like empathy. Just asking our just God to punish all these horrible heretics. Quoting my husband verbatim.
What's interesting, Ed, is that our good friend, your good friend, a man who will always be dear in our hearts, Charlie Kirk. I was eating some Christmas candy and it got messed up in a molar, so I might mispronounce. He had this inordinate fear of black airline pilots, and then he gets shot in the neck by a white kid. That's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Yeah.
You spend your days getting up going, oh my God, if there's a black airline pilot, I might not live. And then a white kid shoots you in the neck. That's dirty pool, man. That's dirty pool. That's not Marcus of Queensberry, man.
Well, it's exactly, what he lived his life opposing, what is it, like 99% of, mass shooters are just straight white, good old Christian boys. He just kept living the prophecy.
Let me ask you this. Have you noticed that every time a pop star's career starts to wane, they all of a sudden become a conservative?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We will get to that because I got a couple things I got to get off my chest about Nicki Minaj, so we will get to that.
Looking forward to that.
Thanks for the warning.
But
because I'm a motherfucking monster.
How was the pool? Were there any novelties? Anything you could do?
The novelty in America. I mean, it was really just 30,000 Trump swallowers all running the same grift. Erika's words, not mine.
There's no grifters here.
Yeah, no, you're not a grifter, honey. You're a shitty Christian nationalist bigot piece of shit. But no, AmFest, kicked off with a heartfelt ceremony honoring the legacy of Charlie Kirk by turning the tent where he got turned into a Pez dispenser, into a selfie station. I shit you not. This is true. Like, some things you wish were AI generated. Like,
Yeah. That's why they took it down so fast.
yeah, like how the fuck is a satirist like myself supposed to make a living when Trump swallowers are willingly doing shit like this? Like, as if you needed any more proof Erika hated her fucking husband.
Oh my God. Yeah, can we all pose for pictures like that?
And they're probably charging $50 a picture. For $100 they'll give you a foam finger that says including or not including gang violence. For $150 they'll let you start violently master debating.
With
the bargain.
Finger.
That's the package. Yeah, this is actual value. This isn't like when you get off, the Tower of Terror and they try to jib you out of $50 for, a picture where you look half scared to death and it's $200. This is actual value, all right? You get to relive the last moments of our savior, patron saint of good faith political discourse, Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
But no, if you think that last line's offensive, yeah, wait till you see the selfie. Erika herself took it to 10.
Oh.
Was it full frontal?
Full frontal, Tony.
She got the whole package deal for that one.
Yeah, that was the $1,000 special. They bring out the grave site.
All the props.
Is she wearing a skirt? I think I see her Freudian slip there.
Oh my God.
Sorry, that was terrible.
That was that should have been in this joke when I published it this past week.
Good.
See the Freudian
Next
slip.
time.
And
Now, what about these rumors about her and the hillbilly from Kentucky?
Oh, there's a couple rumors. We'll get to them in a second. But on this tent, 2 months ago, like if you photoshopped a selfie of yourself in front of that tent, you'd lose your job, like jail. Actually, there was a guy that spent like 97 days in jail for posting a Charlie Kirk meme. Like, this is just fucking weird, y'all. This is fucking weird. Like, Erika installed a selfie station at the site of her husband's murking, then went on stage to fluff JD Vance for 2028. She's
God.
she's grieving in the same way airlines apologize for the inconvenience. Like, I've seen toddlers treat their tablets with more respect. My God. And wait, Tony, do you know if Slappy was going to join us today, Tony?
I talked to Slappy earlier today. He drinks. So
yeah,
it's 6-1, half a day is the other, half does the other. Slappy, are you there?
Tony, unlike you, man, I can drink and still show up. So stop shitting on me, okay?
Holy shit, Slappy, this is a little disrespectful. What are you at Amfest right now?
Oh, I've been so Amfesting. Oh, for the last week I've been Amfesting. It is amazing. And speaking of disrespect, why are you shitting on my ex-girlfriend, the bride of Chucky, man?
Well, I didn't know.
You're a good lay and a good person, man.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
And you're one to talk about empathy. Do you think anyone's ever shown Slappy empathy? Prove me wrong, man. Nobody has ever shown Slappy empathy except for my friends here this week. They have been so wonderful.
How wonderful? How? Well, how's your experience been at America Gargling Fest?
It's America Fest, a special moment in helping the youth of America learn how to behave. Something you obviously never learned there in El Paso, Mexico.
How dare you?
Slappy, calm down. Jesus, ugh.
Did this guy literally just give ICE my location? Are you fucking kidding me right now? If by the end of this week you all see a video on Instagram of me being deported to a Taylor Swift song, this is on Slappy. This deportation is on him.
I wanted to share with you one thing.
Go ahead.
You saw the beautiful pictures of me and Erika, didn't you?
Unfortunately.
In fact, if JD doesn't get the presidency, I'm gonna be Mr. Erika. Prove me wrong.
Incredible, Paul. Proof that ivermectin should be a Schedule II drug for sure. I'm at a loss for words because I was just hoping that, truly that the 10th thing was AI generated. To see you actually there is beyond insane. Like, seriously, do these people hate Charlie Kirk or not? Like, this is why, a million loons are watching Candace Owens, trying to figure out how Erika did it. We know how she did it, actually. The assassin, JD Vance. Candace Owens is going to have a fucking field day with that Nicki Minaj clip. Everybody saw that, right? Like, I love how Nicki tried to course correct. Like, I am here because President Trump has given so many people hope that if they're a PDF file rapist like my husband, they might not have to go to jail. For people who hate immigrants so fucking much, MAGA sure does take in a lot of offender registry refugees.
Oh, that's like a prerequisite.
Yeah, I mean the dude. Yeah, the large tent.
Yeah,
large tent
yeah.
of files. Her husband has a ton of legal issues. That the Floridian Fondler's auto pen could certainly help with. But that's probably just the cynical woke mind virus talking. I believe wholeheartedly that Nicki just found God. Just like Russell Brand found God after being unfairly canceled by the woke radical left for graping people.
You know what's weird about Russell Brand? He could never find a punchline, but somehow he found God.
Yes. Has he ever had a comedy special? Not that I know of.
Yeah, no, he had a comedy. That's how he started out as a stand-up comic. All of his punchlines were really sweetie. It's all he had. And then wave his arms around.
Yeah. The only fucking segments I'd ever seen of him was just making like female reporters uncomfortable and shit. So fits right in at Turning Point.
Yeah.
It's like you were alluding to it earlier, Tony. It's the pervert to oh my god, it's the pervert to Turning Point pipeline, folks. Say it 5 times fast. I love how MAGA will just immediately start blowing like any remotely mainstream artist that gives them any attention. Like, they're desperate, because otherwise, like the Charlie Kirk Super Weenie Hut Junior's halftime show is. It's just going to be Ted Nugent slurring through jailbait for 30 minutes straight. And then Ted Nugent will, of course, be followed by Lee Greenwood singing an hour of Charlie Kirk's greatest pieces of wisdom. Like, I think civil rights were a big mistake. MLK was a bad guy. And I won't forget black men who fly. Boy, I hope they're qualified.
I was once proud to be an American, but now my brain is fried. Oh, sorry.
Paul makes it look easy. God, I am completely tone deaf. Whatever is going to happen at that Super Weenie Hut Junior's halftime show, I just did, 10 times worse. It was a war. It was a war crime We're gonna run this through auto-tune before it goes on YouTube.
You were at Amfest. Was JD Vance actually there?
Yeah, no, he made an appearance, looking sly as always. The one meme in the world that can apparently get you deported out of the country. If you know, you know. But he had to be there, Tony. Like, he couldn't stay home after, being humiliated by that poll that was showing AOC leading him 51-49.
Yes.
And that's just in the best eyeliner category.
Wait till the swimsuit competition.
That's
Oh,
right. Woo.
He did have a pretty potent inspirational speech where he said he'll no longer apologize for being white.
Oh,
And will also never apologize for murdering Charlie Kirk. Delivered the whole speech from the selfie tent, by the way, a little crass. All while Erika, endorsed the shit out of him in front of all the cameras, if you know what I mean.
Oh boy.
But
I heard she got all up in his endorsement.
give him
I heard she went in and goes, "I'm going to bust off a piece of that endorsement."
gave him what Trump gave Bill Clinton, the old oral mandate.
Yeah.
Highly recommend JD Vance's autobiographical book if you haven't read it. Was it a Cracker Barrel Melody? Waffle House Epiphany? Fucking Cornbread Manifesto? I don't remember.
Can I give you breaking news?
Yeah, absolutely.
TMZ is reporting footage that Charlie Kirk once said Nicki Minaj is not, and I repeat, not a good role model in resurfaced video.
Wow, just further proof that Erika hates her husband. She's literally running down the list, guys, of the people her husband hated and just platforming them one by one. Like, who's next? I feel like I'm going to be headlining Amfest next year at this rate.
What else was going on there? He was out there. She endorsed him for president, right?
Yeah.
Erika?
Mm-hmm.
It was an insane. It was literally like
wild.
It was a weekend of MAGAs just shitting on each other. Like little Ben Shapiro was out there crying because it's like they won't let him sit at the lunch table anymore. Like literally,
Boys.
he went on after Erika and he was like, "Guys, please just stop, being anti-Semitic," which all of them fucking are, right? Insane fucking anti-Semites. But the problem with Ben Shapiro is he spent like however long his career's been, too fucking long, honestly, 25 years shitting on every minority group in existence. And now that, this coalition of fucking bigots is coming after Jews now, he's like, "All right, guys, hold on a minute, all right? Just not like that. We want to like America first, but not like that." Ben goes on, and then Steve Bannon, Tucker Carlson come on and just shit on him for like an hour straight. And he bombed Tony. He was like, I don't know if you've seen like Jim Brewer's latest stand-up, but that's the level of bombing Ben Shapiro witnessed out there.
It's weird when you mention those two in the same, Jim Brewer and Ben Shapiro's. For both of them, their only real talent is like really weird eyebrows.
That's
And
true.
it got me thinking too about JD. Like, Susie Wiles called him, like an insane conspiracy theorist. And I think she's right. Like, JD loves conspiracy theories so much he murdered Charlie Kirk because he wanted to create his own conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Like he knew MAGA would run wild with this shit. He was trying to figure out who turned him into a Pez dispenser. That
makes sense.
That's sick. That sick little Cabbage Patch Kid looking fuck is probably at home just watching Candace Owens getting off to this shit.
On his couch.
On his couch. Yeah, getting off to Candace Owens and then getting off to the couch. There's no stopping him. Speaking of which, that Susie Wiles Vanity Fair interview. Holy shit.
Is it just me, or did she get the Matt Gaetz fucking Botox?
She has a permanent, I can't believe I was on the record the whole time surprise face.
Totally.
Like she's working on looking so good. She's married to a guy that's 82. You can't, you know.
She's just
She married.
waiting.
She married a substitute for her great grandfather. You know.
Oddly enough, she married a guy that's the same age as Karoline Leavitt's husband, like about 105.
Oh, I was talking about Karoline Leavitt. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, of course. No, she's got so much flack. I can't believe Susie said Caroline contracted herpes from the KKK. That's all kinds of messed up. Susie was wild, and I can't believe she said that Caroline never takes close-ups because you can see all the fentanyl injection sites.
She's not one of the 8 billion lives saved from fentanyl.
Yeah,
Whatever the Dr. Oz number is.
That's why she looked so fucking bum when Hexa started blowing up the fentanyl boats because she was on her habit. So where am I going to get my shit? Yeah, where am I going to get my shit? She was probably the one that supplied Charlie Kirk with the fentanyl that he ultimately overdosed and died on. That Susie interview just kept getting worse and worse. I can't believe she said, that Trump has a personality of an alcoholic, except instead of alcohol, he's addicted to children.
Oh. Yeah.
What she should have said is that he's got the personality of an alcoholic who's never been to a meeting. Never been to a meeting.
Or too many fucking meetings. There's got to be a diminishing returns.
And Trump's got to love Nicki Minaj because parts of her are underage for sure.
That's for sure. They are
New parts.
That's probably why her husband's so into her. She was dating. She was looking for her man exclusively. She didn't use Tinder. She goes to the offender registry until she found the fucking guy.
Look, I don't agree with making fun of people for their looks, but someone had texted me that Nicki Minaj looks like what's her name? The movie The Substance.
Oh my God, Margaret Qualley's character
looks like Margaret Qualley towards the end.
Demi Moore.
Well, the joke would have went. She looks like Margaret Qualley in The Substance towards the end, but I totally fucked it up. So let's move on.
We're all gonna rewatch The Substance after the show, and we will redo the joke next week.
There you go.
And then we will all pretend to laugh. But no, the interview just kept getting wilder and wilder. Like she said that RFK Jr. fucks Totino's pizza rolls without a condom.
Because he couldn't afford the Trump condoms.
He couldn't afford the $3.50 Trump condoms that all leak, by the way, as we covered last week.
Oh.
What did you say last week, Tony? They're all supplied by fucking the Pete Hegseth's Department of Defense, so they leak.
That's good.
She also said that she said Stephen Miller has Michael Cera playing an awkward Nazi energy.
Yeah.
And then my favorite part of the interview was her asking the reporter, is this all on the record? And she's like, yeah. And then going, fuck his Voldemort Valley Girl sounding ass. Like she straight up said Miller's incel villain origin story is getting rejected by a Latina baddie.
Yep, that was awesome.
It will be in his biography. Like she deported him into the fucking friend zone. That's why he is how he is. The ending, though, I still can't believe Susie ended the interview saying that Elon's bladder failed because he OD'd on ketamine and tried to stick a Cybertruck charger up his urethra.
So listen, you and I talked a little bit before the show, and then we always kind of wonder, if we go too far, and then we go no, but still, I mean, you're actually you're a pretty good guy, and you kind of wanted. You said to me that you wanted to apologize for something.
Well, earlier in the week, I made a joke about Karoline Leavitt, getting herpes from the KKK. And
you did it 3 minutes ago too, but go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. It's like when I get canceled, I would like the record to reflect I only said it one time, but now it's been 3 fucking times. So thank you.
KKK.
And when I made that joke on Instagram, many of you responded in suit by continuing to follow me on Instagram. And I just want to let you know, like that's not who I am. All right, my psychiatrist and I are still trying to figure out the right dosage of ivermectin. Look, I'm already trying to pass the buck like Pete Hegseth committing war crimes. Making fun of any woman's looks has no place in our political discourse. Okay, I voted Democrat because I believe when they go low, like we go high, and I'll accept it, Tony. Like
Please, go ahead.
I should not have said that Karoline looks like someone asked Joe Biden to draw Slappy from Goosebumps from memory.
Yeah, he does.
Shouldn't have said that.
Shouldn't have said that.
Or
said that, Donald Trump's left nut can unlock her phone using Face ID. It's not okay.
that's wrong, damn it! It's wrong,
Yeah.
Edward.
Yeah.
Edwin.
Yeah. Again, I'm doing the best I can, Tony. Just like putting the pressure on me. Look, okay, I shouldn't have said that the photo of her, has more filler than a college essay written by an illiterate Christian nationalist. Because I don't think she'd understand half those words. That's mainly why I shouldn't have said that one. Forget about the looks.
Nope.
Shouldn't we be above this?
Democrats should be above this. Like, we shouldn't be insulting Karoline's looks. We should be respectfully debating the merits of her ideas, like illegally human trafficking me to an extrajudicial torture prison for life with no due process. Like civil discourse. I believe, honestly, change man, I believe in turning the other wrist so they can handcuff me easier. Yeah, that is how you win an election. All right. Just because Karoline Leavitt wants to feed me and 72 million other Mexicans to alligators doesn't mean she deserves to be told that, her lips look like they were done by a Trump contractor he'd already stiffed twice before.
Yeah.
Or that there's, so many fucking holes in that photo. I was just waiting for Shia LaBeouf to fucking make a cameo. And most definitely it did not make it okay. It doesn't matter what she's done. I should not have said that I've seen photogenic people before, but this is the first time I've witnessed photo genocide. Completely out of line. So we will now go around the Zoom room and you will all unfollow me one by one. Starting with you, Tony. And no, I don't remember your Instagram password. I told you to write it down.
I'll get one of my grandkids to do it for me. So I don't think we should unfollow you.
The fact that none of these people unfollowed me after that joke tells me they probably work for ICE. That's what I'll say. They're feds. Bunch of feds in this chat right now. I am gonna hold you to that though, Tony. I'm gonna call you after. You're gonna unfollow me. And look, about the Instagram password, like I told you to write it down. We could find it, but I told you to write it down. Just like when Susie Wiles gave Trump a copy of his speech last week, at the top of the page, she wrote, "Deliver this at 10 times speed," for some fucking reason. Like that speech was crazy, y'all. Like if Trump takes one more puff of that copium, he's gonna fucking overdose. Like, holy shit, MAGA is so dead. 20 minutes of a morbidly obese geriatric file anxiously blaming a party that controls 0 branches of government. And it's fascinating. Like, MAGA came into office with such like dominance and hype, and it only took them a year to speed run to the last year of Biden's presidency. Just like, screaming into a mic. Actually, everything is fucking great, guys. We don't need to make America great again. It's already fucking great. All right? You can get gasoline for less than $1 if you suck it out of your neighbor's car using a hose. And Thanksgiving was 25% cheaper this year. Yeah, who cares if it was all great value brand and the turkey was AI generated? Don't worry, like, we just gotta slam one more 79-year-old Hispanic grandpa into the ground, and you'll be able to fucking afford healthcare again. Like, this shit is just so fucking over. The secondhand embarrassment I got in watching this speech. I will tell you that for as long as I've been doing comedy, the secondhand embarrassment of seeing the Karoline pictures and then Trump, with his Biden derangement syndrome field diatribe. It was just fucking sad. This is the first time as a comic I've ever felt like, wait, am I punching down right now? That is how fucking sad this shit has gotten. How low does that approval rating have to go for it to be officially punching down? All right. What's the threshold? At like 15% approval, am I going to start getting a bunch of DMs like, "Hey, fucking piece of shit, shitting on that, that sundowning old piece of shit. What's the matter with you?"
So you're thinking that Trump is like Elvis at the end?
Actually, that's a pretty damn good analogy. Like, this might be like what's Elvis manager, Colonel Tom Parker. Yeah, like, because like Tom Parker, he would obviously infamous Elvis manager. Elvis would be sloshed out of his fucking mind backstage, unable to perform, and Parker would just pump him, full of fucking speed and just send him out there to embarrass himself. Guarantee you Trump is just, passed the fuck out on the Oval Office couch, ankles swollen up to his shins, and just because Susie just, you were saying earlier, like, she just had Dr. Oz come over and, administer a near lethal dose of a horse dewormer suppository. John in the chat says, "I actually work for an animal medical company that used ivermectin on their products. I can't tell you how many calls they got every day where they had to talk people out of taking it."
Tell them to stop talking about it.
There's no safe human dosage.
And the blindness was temporary, but they couldn't tell people that they had this real strict, legal. It was just ridiculous. All these rubes calling in saying, "Oh no, but I want to take it."
Oh my God.
We need that same warning on Trump. There is no safe human dosage.
I think Melania didn't find that warning.
Oh my God! I'm telling you, it's got to be a Schedule II drug. But and then Susie just fucking sends him out there. It shows his BDS for fucking 20 minutes, however long he went. Ending on a very positive note here. The Department of whoa, Paul, come on, don't give me away like that.
You've been so positive this entire time. What are you talking about, man?
You know,
Where's your positivity.
after that heartfelt apology, it's just everybody should go home happy. All right, so everybody should know that the Department of Justice released the full unredacted Epstein files with no issues whatsoever.
In Canada?
Yeah, no. Fuck me. I told you we hadn't figured out the ivermectin dose yet. There was actually so much black in these files. Yeah, if you try to print them out on your shitty, HP LaserJet at home, it would bankrupt your family for the next 37 generations.
Toner.
Like, yeah.
Can I point out one thing? Can I point out one thing?
Yeah.
With those redactions, that was the most black we've seen in the Trump administration since they got in office.
Yeah.
It was a DEI.
The DEI files.
Yeah.
I wonder if that would make Charlie nervous.
Yeah, Charlie wouldn't have got anywhere near them.
much black.
I'm surprised that before he got murked, that Charlie wanted the files released. He must not have known how much black was in them. This shit is more blacked out than Pete Hegseth at his fourth wedding.
Yeah.
Or when Hegseth was trying to pass the buck on war crimes. What did he say? He was like you dumb woke reporters don't get it. It's called the fog of blacking the fuck out. Like at this rate, why even bother? Yeah, I said this when they passed the bill 30 days ago. Any redactions in these fucking things, everyone's going to assume every black box is Trump on Epstein Airlines asking to see the kids' menu.
Oh.
Like the only way this cover-up could be more obvious is if Pam Bondi uploaded the file name as DonaldTrump.pdf file. And, God. Yeah, but this is why Mike Johnson sent the House on vacation a day early, right? So he could to the unredacted Epstein files in the privacy of his own home.
And not the black ones?
He was skipping actually, we don't know.
Yeah.
With a name like Johnson, he probably likes them all.
He's got the pictures they took down.
His to be disclosed Grinder profile. I wouldn't be surprised. He's in everything.
At the barbecue at his house, and all the guys are standing around grilling. He goes, "You guys want to go back into my office and see the good pictures?"
It'd be like the end of The Hangover.
Oh my God.
He does have a creepy high school teacher look too, so
I get a lot of I can't run through them all, so if you've ever DM me and I haven't responded, I get so many fucking DMs. I do my best with them. I will get to yours at some point if you've DM me, but somebody DM me and it was a lawyer who apparently frequently submits FOIA requests, Freedom of Information Act requests for ICE. And they told me that apparently ICE just uses an AI filter. And if the filter finds anything like no on the page, they just redact the entire page. I have a feeling that's like what we're seeing here. Like Pam Bondi just plugged this shit into the AI scanner and said redact anything, featuring a morbidly obese geriatric PDF file, which is every fucking file apparently.
Obviously.
But then she was too lazy to have someone double check, and she left the Epstein drawer pictures in there with Trump in them.
Awesome.
Epstein had a full fucking Trump drawer. What the fuck? And then obviously she realized she fucked up, made some poor asshole come in the middle of the night to remove them. Probably Kash Patel. Had to get out of his Lightning McQueen bed at 3 a.m. Put his Paw Patrol jacket on, slide on his light up shoes, and come clean up the PDF file for the PDF file. All right, libtards. Well, that's our show for tonight. My feels like my ivermectin's running out. I am close enough to Mexico where I could probably drive down there and still get a second kick before the end of the night. But I hope you guys had an amazing time. Thank you for joining us. I can't wait to see you at the next one.
Thank you.
Which will be the next show, Laugh Derangement Syndrome year-end special. All right, I'm going to be doing a glorious year-end recap. Doing all my favorite jokes of the past year, and holy shit, is there a lot. Doing them for you, so you don't want to miss that. Stay tuned. All right, I got to run. I have a busy night ahead of me. I'm compiling a list of Trump swallowers who took selfies in that tent, and I'm gonna call their jobs in the morning. So I gotta be up early for that.